What is up, guys? Back in today with another reaction to April Showers Bring May Flowers, this time with episode 8. Good episode last week with the barbecue by the river, I call it. 100% if that was a river or not, but it was quite a nice time actually. Enjoyed his I forget his name now. I enjoyed his brother being there though. Thought that was pretty cool. Had a pretty romantic little end sequence with him drawing the two, which was nice, wasn't it? But yeah, do let me know what you guys think about this episode in the comments. Leave a like on the video if you guys do like, and subscribe to the channel if you do want to keep up to date. I'm a bit I sat down expecting to be quite cold, and I'm now, I'm not sure if it's just the light. I think the light definitely adds heat, but now I'm absolutely boiling. I was freezing though, so I'm not sure what the hell's happened. So yeah, a bit taken aback, apologies. Obviously we saw quite a few kind of failed efforts by that geezer that we see there. And I think a pretty promising for the tall guy though. For his relationship with that girl. Very unfortunate though. From the perspective of the guy we're following last episode. It's quite the fruitless time so far, hasn't he? Bless him. Hey, so we're into the Mayflowers. Wait, no, that's the guy. It's really annoying because I like mixed up. I kept calling Rintaro from Fragrant Flower Ueno, and I just mixed their names up. So purely a me thing, just absolutely confusing the characters. Apologies. I don't think I've called Ueno Rintaro, to be fair, but I definitely done the other way around. Should get that from the Muffin Man. I see that fucking video a lot on my Twitter. Get that from the Muffin Man. Bro. There's bro on the line. Well, that's not the case. You'd just be the best person to help us. Pretty crappy. 10% off coupon. That's a really crappy present, honestly, isn't it? Fucking 10, like not even 20. Which might sound rude, but not even 20% off. A 10% off coupon. Got 3 of them, to be fair. I imagine they're ones that you can only use like one per visit, though. You can't have 30% off and use them all in one go. Although that wouldn't make much difference, so. Oh, they would make much difference, actually. Spent 100 quid on that first go, 30% off that, say 30 quid. But if you spent 100 quid, and then 20, and then 20, yeah, you would have saved a lot less, actually. So, yeah, probably one-time use per one, and at a time. But yeah, point is, us in the UK, when we get a bus, I'm not sure it's a thing nowadays, but used to get like a meal deal for like McDonald's or some kind of food place on the back, some kind of discount, and like you get better presents from the fucking bus company than your potential boyfriend. How sad is that? Well, I think at that point he didn't really realize his kind of proper feelings for her or anything. On that point, it's like I never had. I didn't do chores or anything. To be fair, I know a lot of people don't like chores, but I never had like an allowance or something. Like sometimes if I asked for money, I'd get it. Sometimes if I asked for money, I wouldn't. But yeah, I never had like a set like allowance. I'd get like a week or something. I always kind of wish I did. I always did ask if I could do like some chores for like £1 or something, like a chore £1 or something. But yeah, it just wasn't the way it worked for my family. Probably a good job I didn't, because I've said plenty of times I was proper delinquent. It would have just gone on drugs and cigarettes. I did get allowance. Looks nice. I've never had blueberry jam. We call it jam here in the UK. I think it's called like Jello in America or something. Strawberry jam, blueberry jam, peach jam. Well, exactly. Coupons. Are you joking? Exactly. Don't get anything too nice, Tabitha. I mean, I know you really feel for him and you want to, but he didn't get you anything great. Honestly, it might be the best case of like wait a few months. Well, I mean, for a birthday, wait a few years, give them their present back, save it for a couple of years, give it back to them. Absolutely not. Okay, off you go, off you go. I guess he might be slightly too young to understand why she wouldn't want him. I think. I was, I was gonna say for your brother. I think. Well, that might be a really good. Ah, oh bloody hell, that's quite expensive now. Oh no, wait, is it? Well, the way it's written here, is that not 2.7 yen? Is that not like less than a penny? Um, imagine that's meant to be a comma. Honestly, if I'm not that way inclined. I'm nowhere near like extrovert enough or out there enough, but I'd like to be the type of person that would bring that up to the counter and say, "Well, you listed this for two yen, 2.7 yen, so I'll be taking it for 2.7 yen, and then just put a penny on the desk and take it." That is what it's listed for right here. But yeah, misconception there. Apologies. I thought he was thinking for his brother, but I'm actually now thinking this could be a good, like, weird thought process here, but this could be a good gift to give Ueno for his birthday as a gift for Tabitha, which is weird because it's Tabitha giving him a gift, but it is through her brother. But I think as a brother, I don't have I have an older half brother, but I've rarely even met him or seen him or anything. So I've never had like a younger or older brother, but I think a quite nice thing to do would be to kind of help them with their relationship by giving him a gift to kind of give to his girlfriend. I think that'd be like, I would appreciate that if I had a younger brother and he didn't give me a gift for myself, but more so a gift that I can give to somebody else. I think that'd be really nice. I'm not sure how it would stack up as like satisfactory for you guys, but that would be something I'd appreciate, to be honest. I'm quite bad at buying gifts for people, to be honest with you. I always try and look for something like sentimental or something like fitting for the person, and it's just like really hard. Yeah, like I said, a bit confused. I thought my brother would look nice with that on. I was like, where would he put that? Nobody put that on himself on his hand. Like, has he now got a crush on her? That would be quite hilarious. Both the brothers got a bloody crush on her. That was expensive, wasn't it? Trying to get you something. What is that? I think I got confused there again. So he wasn't saying this would look nice on Tabitha, but his mum, I think, actually. Yeah, my bad. Like I said, I thought he was saying that would look nice on Tabitha. I mean, the visual of the other woman should have told me that, but I just thought that was like one of those example kind of generic people that they just have like an accessory on. Good on you. Take a bit of what you just said there. Yeah. Doesn't feel absolutely proper not giving it to him yourself. It would be hilarious though. If I was in her situation, I probably would just be like, here you go, and then just sprint away. It's way too embarrassing to watch it. Look at this guy put an older woman. No, she's an email lady, isn't she? But so she always had the capability. I do think this is the right show I'm talking about here. I think Tabitha was relying on email before, right? So she always had the capability. I thought she had an old phone. I just thought it wasn't like her phone wasn't capable of having a line on it, but she just never downloaded it. Okay. So yeah, that was their mum that we saw in that shot. Again, my bad. Judging by his actions, though, like he got a number right there. You could have like the way I interpreted that is looking to buy a gift. Like my little guy here's got a little crush on Tabitha. What I was thinking. I don't think so, but that would be quite cute. Definitely not right in front of everyone at school now. Definitely not. I need to get him by himself. This seems a pretty good opportunity. I do think like taking a quick opportunity like this, like wondering. I'm really a guy that is quite indecisive. More often than not, anyway. But sometimes you have just got to like take the first opportunity that comes like this because I've regretted it so much not doing that and like waiting. Like weird example here, but like an eBay bidding war. It's just like, oh well, it's gone over what I wanted, so I'll just wait for another one to come up, and then the other ones are actually much more expensive than the first one ended. And you're like, well, shit, I should have kept going. Should have bought that one. It's yeah, another one is like when you like add something to your basket and then you wait a couple of days because you're not 100% sure, and then it goes and it's never available again, and you're like, well, fuck. Pretty weird examples, I know, but that's yeah, examples of making me more spontaneously like take an opportunity. Obviously, the opposites happened as well, of course. Wow, this is terrible, isn't it? You've you've absolutely just set her up right here. You gotta tell her now. You're just setting her up. Yeah, please do. That's hilarious. Joe, I knew that wasn't gonna be evil. Tabitha's just not that type of girl. Like, this is pretty like unexpected, but it's not even like she's evil. It's not even like take it yourself. It's like pretend you didn't see it and just leave it there, which is like not even evil. It's just like that. That's just like the neutral path, surely, just leaving it. And I think a lot of people would nowhere else in the world probably, but probably a lot of people in Japan might just leave it. Slash, I think like a huge percent of the population would either like leave it or hand it into the police. I'd probably more so hand it into the police. Personally, I remember an experience once where I was with my friends again smoking weed at my old high school. We broke in there, and then I was on my way home, and on the kind of pillar to climb over, like right at the gate to leave, there was a phone on top, just an iPhone sitting there. Someone must have left it. It was still on, and I had every opportunity to take it and steal it and maybe sell it on for cheaper than like a few, maybe £100 or something. Had a good like it was quite a recent one at the time, and yeah, had an opportunity to like steal it, but I don't know if it was because I was paranoid because I was smoking weed or what, but I was just like, I feel like this is a setup. So I left it where it was. I think a majority of people in the UK probably would have stolen it. Um, but I left it because I kind of wanted to. I think I'm a nice person. I kind of wanted to find slash like hand it to whoever dropped it or left it there. But like I said, I don't know if it was paranoid, but I weirdly thought it was this setup of like they were tracking the location on the phone to get proper weed talk right here, proper drug talk. I thought there would be that someone left it there, so whoever picked up, they'd track the location on the phone of like Find My iPhone or something, and then they'd steal the phone back as well as my phone and my wallet and stuff. So I just had this weird kind of paranoia about taking it, even to do the good thing and give it back, or do the bad thing and sell it. It just seemed really weird, like how it was left on top of a. You couldn't see it walking past because the pillar was like just above your head, and I had to climb over because obviously school was shut because we broke in, and I just noticed it, and yeah, just like that, it just seemed very peculiar. Again, probably paranoia talking, but that's always kind of stuck out in my memory of a time that is like something like I seemed like I was in a really dangerous situation in a really weird scenario, but in actuality, it genuinely might have just been someone left their phone. So best thing that I to do, I just left it. I just put it back where it was and left it. So I guess I'm the devil in in Tabitha's mind in that way. Like I feel like that would be a pretty interesting like setup to get someone like leave a crappy phone somewhere. I mean, it wasn't crappy, and there was like text on it and stuff. I did pick up and look at it. Um, yeah, it would be like leave a phone you don't care about too much on the side, have someone pick it up, track it, and then you can say you're kind of in the moral right because they stole your phone, so you then steal it back as well as their phone, their wallet, and money and stuff. I guess it was also kind of scary because I was alone at night, walking back high on drugs. So not the best state to get in a situation like that either. Not that there is a good state to, but yeah. I agree. Yeah, I always feel a bit awkward in situations like this. like receiving gifts and giving gifts as well. I said earlier about the Tabitha stuff. There's something quite awkward about it for me. Maybe it's like the whole sincerity of it all. I don't know. The expectation, maybe. Oh, don't get it mixed up, girl. There's like 8 other people here. Next, she'll be trying to get him in a room on her own and seduce him. Fuck off. Yeah, more issues with Tabitha is what he's thinking there. Oh, that's raining. Bloody hell. This show and Japan very much does seem very similar to the UK weather. So she did go to the police station. Nice. Good job, Tabitha. At least she I say wasted the time. At least she used her time on something like quite nice. It wasn't just for like she didn't miss this all just for nothing. So I want to appreciate this a lot. I was wondering. Oh, okay. I was wondering where is Brock? Away. Okay. Does she? I didn't realise they swapped numbers. No way, bro. No way. Do you not get a hint already, girl? How many hints do you need? She's almost like the boy in this scenario, honestly. Like, how many hints and how many signs do you need that he's into somebody else? For me, again, I've always been quite good at picking up on people, like judging things, and I've always pretty quickly found out if a woman likes me or not. Always been pretty evident. I think anyway. I mean, there's been times where that hasn't been the case, but more often than not, pretty obvious whether a woman likes you. And I think it's even easier for a girl to tell if a boy likes you, honestly. Look a bit shoddy, but no one cares about that. This is really depressing. Don't know about you guys, but have you? I can't think of like a specific scenario or story, but it definitely like. To be fair, I think the closest thing I had was like when I was talking to a girl and I wanted to go see the fireworks with her. I don't know. I was always quite a romantic in that way. I always wanted to like do really like generic kind of movie romantic things, like go to the fireworks with like a girl and stuff, and I never did. Still never have. Maybe that's something I've got to do one day. But yeah, I was like really excited about it. She said she'd come and meet me and go, and I ended up getting there to my local city, and my phone ran out, and I couldn't contact her. We did arrange a place to meet, but she didn't arrive, and obviously there's no way of contacting her or anything. So I was just sitting on my own for a couple of hours, and it's like, damn, it felt very similar to how Tabitha's feeling here. Just feel like I don't think it was my fault, but it just feel kind of useless. Feel like you're just like a waste. Like why even bother? Why even try? It all just goes to shit. So why even? Yeah, there's plenty of stuff that you feel like that about, but it's horrible seeing this, isn't it? I think I mentioned this in a video this week, funnily enough, about getting splashed on the side of the road. I'd always wish I'd have like a stone in my pocket and I'd just quickly just like break someone's window if they ever done that to me. Pray that they don't, but rude as fuck. Again, I probably wouldn't do it, but I'd like to be the type of person that would, hey, what the fuck are you? Just crack their window. Good thing about me is I'm very quick. I'm a very fast runner, so I can get away sprinting away from stuff like that. Obviously, I can't sprint away from a car, but if they like get out. Damn. That's nice of her to send that. She didn't need to do that, did she? One more time, baby. Let's go, Tabata. Let's go. So everybody else has gone home. So another question: how would you guys feel about your love interest keep texting your little brother like this? I'd be questioning it a little bit. Very weird. Obviously, as a viewer, we know it isn't. We've got all the context, but like, if you were in this situation, I'd find this pretty odd. A mansion? Where is this mansion? Also, bro lives near people with mansions. Doesn't matter. If it's from you, we're taking it. Oh, isn't that adorable? Like I said, I feel like I just like I was so embarrassed if anyone done that in front of me. I don't know why. It's such a weird thing, but I'd like if anyone. It's gonna sound really weird, but if anyone looked that happy about a gift I'd given them like this, I'd just be really awkward and I want to just like run away. It'd just be like, yeah, I don't know. It's almost it sounds terrible, but it's almost like you want to give them a gift they won't like as much, because then you don't have to deal with having them enjoy something. It's really weird. I can't really explain it, but I'd just be so awkward in the situation. I think I feel a lot like Tabitha. And I haven't seen a smile like that at all till now. Yeah, for real, that's fucking sucked, bro. You should feel terrible. But as I said, I didn't realise his kind of feelings or anything at that point, I don't think. Fucking coupons. Like, for real, bro. It was weird. Why's my little brother got my love interest number and I haven't? And that's going to be a thing. Like your first ever friend on your phone is not going to be your love interest, but your love interest little brother. Kind of ruins it a little bit. But yeah, nice episode. Really nice episode. Really cute ending there. There's definitely a pattern of that last few weeks, isn't there? Just the ending of the episodes being absolutely adorable. But yeah, that was lovely. Again, very relatable in terms of like the gifts and stuff. Like I get way like too overthinking and like yeah, just and it's weird because I say that like I get overthinking and I wanna get something nice and personalized for the person, but I also like I'd also be really awkward and weird if it would be too good a present, if you know what I'm saying. It was like if they enjoy it too much, it'd be really awkward. Like, oh, I done something that right. Like that's never happened before. But yeah, another good episode. Another good episode. Again, I'm very surprisingly enjoying this series quite a lot. I mentioned this last week. I did think it would just be a throwaway kind of generic romance. Not to say it isn't generic, but it's been very enjoyable. I usually don't find these kind of generic style romances awfully enjoyable because they all do kind of like blend into one, but I think with the whole kind of dynamic of the main character, it does add a little bit of a slight twist on things. And I think it's also maybe a bit of a kind of reminiscent thing for me because I do have fond memories of watching Ugly Betty when I was younger with my mum. Mum used to like watching that on TV, and I'd just be in the same room watching it, and yeah, it was actually pretty enjoyable. It's actually pretty enjoyable to watch. Obviously, a lot of like girlish drama stuff, the usual kind of stuff. But yeah, it was actually quite a good show, honestly. And then I think Supernatural would be on after that, and that was also like quite a reminiscent thing. I've got lots of memories of watching. But yeah, thank you guys for watching the video. Again, really nice episode today. Lots of Ueno's little brother who was cool. Again, just hugely kind of disappointing. If I was Ueno anyway, that my little brother would have fucking my love interest number. That'd be super awkward. But yeah, a lot of relatable stuff here, a lot of stuff that I can relate to, especially on Tabitha's side of things, like the gift giving and such. I'm glad it came to the end. Did we actually even know what he got her? She got him, sorry, because to be honest, I don't even care if we do know because it doesn't matter. I think just the fact that it was a gift given by Tabitha was like is the thing here. It doesn't matter what the gift is or how good or how bad or how accepted it is. Also the fact that Tabitha got you a present that she really kind of looked hard to find and cared about, and pretty much poured a whole day into giving it to you. So yeah, I don't actually think we ever really saw what was got for him. If we did, please do let me know in the comments, but I didn't quite catch it. But yeah, another great episode. Make sure you let me know if you guys thought this one down in the comment section. Make sure you leave a like on the video if you guys did enjoy the video, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date. Let me know if you guys have any kind of stories similar to the ones I said and kind of related about. I know they're very vaguely related, but just some of the feelings I had felt very similar to the feelings that Tabitha had through the episode. But again, thank you guys very much for watching, and have a good rest of your day, guys.